2020 is nearly over. Thank for that. I mean, who is going to miss this year? Be honest. What we can now do is look to 2021 and hope it turns out just a tiny bit better. Every year I write down my goals for the coming year, but this year I want to do it a little differently. I want to write down my goals just for print on demand and share them with you. And hopefully in 365 days I can react to this video and see if I failed miserably or if I actually achieved my goals. Well, for starters, if you like writing down goals, then you're probably very similar to me, so smash the like button because that's exactly what I would do. And let's get right into the video. The most important thing to consider when making goals is to make sure they're realistic and somewhat achievable. Sometimes other people will make a goal that's just above what's achievable because that way they're going to break the barrier even more so. Does that make sense? So if I set a goal to make 100,000, then I might make 50. But if I set a goal to make 50,000, I might only make 30. Does that make sense? So sometimes people set higher goals because, not to reach them, but to break the barriers even more. We're not doing that. I'm talking about just setting realistic and achievable goals that we can do. And the main reason for this is I don't want to set a goal that is so mad that I'll end up giving up. For example, I don't want to set a goal saying, by the end of the year, I'd like to be making 20,000 a month in print on demand, because that's so difficult. And I don't think that can be done in a year. And it will be very depressing and I'll end up stopping. Likewise, I don't want to set a goal that will take so much time away from other things I'm doing, because that will also kind of make me feel like, I don't really want to do this, it's taking up so much of my time, and it will lead to me stopping. So you've really got to, pinpoint that perfect goal that will be good for timing, hopefully make money, if it's a money goal, and something that you will stick to. So what are my goals? So for 2021, my aim is to upload one design every single day, just one, okay? And that means I want to upload one design to Amazon merch and to Redbubble. With Redbubble, I want to upload one design on 10 different products. So it's kind of like 10 designs a day, but it's not really because it's still only one upload a day. And this will be kind of hard with merch by Amazon because obviously it's determined on what tier you're on. If you can even upload that many products, you have to have got the sales to tier up. That's another matter. But I think one upload a day is very achievable, and I think it's quite a good goal, and it's not too much work and it's not too little work, because any less is no designs a day, maybe one design a week, and that's not really gonna make a dent in anything, right? But one design a day could really, really be good, and I'm gonna share those numbers with you. With one design a day for 365 days, we're looking at, 365 designs, that's obvious. But on Redbubble, if we're doing it on 10 to 20 different products, we're looking at over 7,000 designs. And assuming we tier up on Amazon, we could look at 7,000 designs there as well, which means ending the year with 15,000 designs. So how much time have I allotted to complete this goal, basically? Well, like I said earlier, I didn't want to allot too much time to it because I know I would inevitably stop, especially with print on demand, because it doesn't make so much money at the beginning. So I think to upload one design a day, it will take between 30 and 60 minutes per day. And to me, that sounds like an adequate amount of time to spend on one of your goals. 30 to 60 minutes a day is not so crazy. I can get up an hour earlier. I can go to bed an hour later. I can, make designs whilst having my lunch. It's like there's many times of the day where I'm not working where I could easily put in that time. Now, if I'm finding 30 to 60 minutes a day quite challenging, a good way to speed up the process is to focus a single day on it, maybe a couple of hours on a Sunday or a Monday or whatever the day is, and prep that entire week. So come up with a niche for the whole week, come up with a few designs, and that way uploading each day could take 5 to 10 minutes, super fast. As well as that, if I'm still finding it hard to come up with time to do this goal, then I can pay someone on Fiverr. So I can come up with a whole bunch of ideas and then I can pay someone on Fiverr to make them for me. I know that's a bit more expensive and that's not for everyone, but if you have the means to be able to do that, then brilliant. And obviously a third way is just to do it with someone else. So you split the design time with someone else, you split the upload time with someone else. Yes, you're splitting the profits, however, you're saving a lot more time, and at the end of the day, I'm not really doing this for the money. I'm doing this because it's fun. I like designing t-shirts. I like uploading them, and it's cool to see what happens. I don't really care about making the money from the t-shirts at the moment. Maybe down the line, if I'm doing it for a year and I'm still not making money, then I might get a bit annoyed. But at the beginning, especially at the beginning with print on demand, I'm not so bothered about making money with it. So the typical daily process will look something along the lines of niche research, trend research, product design, product upload. Now, I know that sounds like a lot more than an hour's worth of work, but it really isn't. You could do this super fast, put some music on, just speed your way around the internet, and you could probably get that done in about an hour. But everyone's different. I find designing, stuff quite easy on Photoshop or Placeit or Canva or Vexels. So that side, usually that takes a very long time. I can do quite quickly. What will take a long time for me is probably trend and niche research. But like I said, you can always counteract that by doing it on a Sunday and doing it for the whole week. See, now my aim is to try and do this every single day in 2021, give or take a few days, because inevitably I'm going to miss a day here or there. But if I can, as an overall, get to uploading 365 designs to Amazon and the equivalent to Redbubble with all the other products, then I would say I have achieved my goal. This is not a monetary goal. It's nothing like that, because making monetary goals, and you have to know this, making a monetary goal is very difficult because you can't determine how much money you will make. So if you make your goal to make £10,000 in the year of 2021, that's great and all, but you can't control how much money you're making. You can control how much work you're doing and how much effort you're putting in, but you can't control how much money is coming in. So by me making I'll upload a design every single day goal, I have full control over that. I can do that that is completely in my control. But if I say I want to make 20,000 a month print on demand by the end of the year, I have no control over that. And it's going to be really depressing when I get to the end of the year and I haven't done it. Whereas this, if I get to the end of the year and I haven't done it, it will still be depressing, but I'll only have myself to blame. This is a huge thing for me, to stay consistent over such a long period of time, especially when it's not making money. Kind of like this YouTube, right? When I started YouTube, I didn't make money for the first 3.5, 4 years. So, and staying consistent was a huge deal. And it teaches you so many things. It's one of the best things you can ever learn. One of the best traits you can get is learning how to be consistent with something when it doesn't make you money, just purely because you enjoy it or purely because of what it will eventually get you down the line. Now, I've always said that print on demand is not a get-rich-quick scheme. In fact, it can take absolutely ages. And my thinking is, if by the end of the year I can have 10,000 plus designs on both platforms, then yes, it makes sense for me to be making a bit of money, but even if I'm not making a bit of money, my chances to be making money with it are a lot more likely than if I just don't do it at all, okay? So it's kind of like saying you make your own luck. So you've got people who are making a lot of money with print on demand. I don't want to name any names, but you've got a lot of people who are making money with print on demand, and a lot of people will just be like, oh, they're so lucky, they get so lucky. Well, no, they've made their own luck. They've put in so much work, uploaded so many designs. Some of them have 50,000 plus designs, right? And they've put in so much work and effort. It's not luck. They've created their own luck, and that is why they're making money. Now, what I might do to properly kickstart this is put a bit of money behind it. So if I put some designs on Amazon or Redbubble, I might create some ads. I know a lot of people can't do that, but just to kind of kickstart, especially Amazon, just to get up the tiers fast, I might do some sponsored ads for my t-shirts just because I have a bit of money that I can use, so why not? Now, all of this uploading will be on top of my already uploading onto Redbubble and Amazon, and on top of YouTube and Amazon FBA and affiliate marketing and everything else I'm doing. So it is going to be really challenging, but like I said, I think the most challenging thing is going to be is the idea of staying motivated and consistent with it, because like I said, if I can do that, then I'm happy. I don't care if it makes money. I just want to know by the end of the year, did I stay consistent with it? That'll be a huge milestone. And it's about time I started using my Merch by Amazon account, because I got accepted so long ago and I've completely neglected it. I mean, I've uploaded a few things, but I've properly neglected it. And it's about time I properly uploaded tons of designs to my Merch by Amazon account. So tell me, what is one goal you have for 2021?